year, Angela Rose David has been given this honor. Angela is graduating with college honors as a biology major with minors in Spanish and public health. Immediately following graduation, she will be touring China and Southeast Asia this summer as an urban dance instructor with the Dream Charitable Foundation, a Forbes-recognized nonprofit organization that hosts free summer camps for underprivileged youth. After that, she will finish her clinical duties as a plastic surgery and rheumatology intern before heading off to medical school.
Good afternoon, friends, family, UCLA EEB faculty, and of course, the UCLA class of 2018. As a special note, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We wouldn't have made it here without you. To the graduates, congratulations on this phenomenal achievement. It's absolutely amazing that we've had the opportunity to celebrate our commencement in Wilson Plaza, one of the oldest areas of student engagement and activity at UCLA. Looking back, a lot has happened to us over the past 4 years at this lawn. Cheering alongside fellow Bruins on our first Bruin Day, clapping so loud and so proud that our cries could be heard from hill to hillguard, watching friends perform at the UCLA BSC bonfire, napping in between classes, sometimes during, suspended in the air in hammocks on the trees you see to your right, and lastly, attending events to facilitate our growth and development, from CPO diversity events to USAC health and wellness workshops to job fairs, my least favorite. We entered UCLA ready to explore, guided by the belief that we would develop the solid work ethic and appreciation for perspective needed to take on the world after graduation. I don't have that, but I hope you do. Now, as we walk through campus for perhaps the very last time, we're all left wondering, what next? I suppose that's the most popular question right now. What is next? But equally important is remembering what happened. As a UCLA soon-to-be graduate, what have you learned? What have you done? I know we're all proud to be graduating as biologists and scientists, and I'm sure some of us will move on to make groundbreaking discoveries in cancer research, maybe uncover the next exotic species, send a team of researchers to new ocean depths or beyond, or simply write textbooks less expensive than UCLA. It's a real issue. All of these are commendable accolades, opportunities made possible by the technical skills that we've trained and perfected within your respective majors. But is that all you've done? No, at least I don't think so. When I consider what I've done as a Bruin, this is what I remember. First, when we arrived, we discovered. We received 2 forms of education here at UCLA. In the classrooms and lectures, we learned about scientific methodologies, all the core math, physics, and chemistry that we've grown to love or tolerate with at least a D-. However, as we interacted with each other in the college environment, we became aware of other issues. We became aware about our genders, intersectionalities, and diversity. Only when we are open to learning about these new ideas will we understand the problems that lie ahead, and in turn, what we need to solve them. Learning doesn't stop once we leave college, unfortunately. In fact, learning is a lifelong endeavor, and it's up to us to grow as individuals to discover the richness of life while taking the time to live it as well. Secondly, as we grew in college, we created. As we move on to industry, graduate school, or whatever fields of work you find yourselves in, we have the power to be advocates for the next generation of scientists, researchers, and explorers. The first step to breaking down barriers in the STEM field is to spark passion. And that cannot happen without taking the initiative to create, to go beyond previous conceptions and strive for more. Wilderness explorer Robert Swan once said that the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. We're all bonded here today by the fact that we care about the future of this world. We ventured into our communities through our lab courses. We conducted experiments to teach the outside world what we learned because we genuinely believed that we could be of service. Being a UCLA alumnus is about creating opportunities to help others, to spread knowledge, and to use our individual experiences collectively to guide people towards a brighter, greener future. And this leads me to my last observation. We have a duty to relate and innovate. There are over 1,000 student organizations at UCLA, and like me, you probably tried joining 999 of them. Some cater to specific majors, some welcome any and all students interested enough to join, but they all have one theme in common. They build community. a supportive group of individuals who treat each other equally and with respect. We didn't make it today by ourselves alone. At some point or another, we had our classmates, the people sitting right next to you. We had our faculty mentors. We had our UCLA advising team. And we had our UCLA community to fall back on, to support us and to carry us to this day. The fact that we came in knowing absolutely nothing about each other, yet we still intersected paths, discovered one another, and grew close within just 4 years, that's what I find most beautiful when I look at all of you now. So in the grand scheme of things, what did we learn? What really did we do? Simple questions now with much deeper meanings than before. Discovery, creation, and innovation. These are the hallmarks of UCLA, and this is what we have done as students, biologists, and Bruins. Let us all not only keep these 3 values in mind, but bring them to reality in our own respective majors, in whatever we do. Today, we graduate, but tomorrow, while we have our own paths to follow, we have a collective responsibility to uphold our understanding of what it means to be a graduate of UCLA, to us, to our society, and to all those future Bruins who will follow in our footsteps. Let us create a future marked by continued scholastic excellence, a desire to educate successive generations of leaders, and a commitment to fostering communities as socially engaged as this one, as UCLA, this place that has been our home for these last few years. Congratulations, class of 2018, we did that.